seconds.
Genesis 16. What's the title of Genesis 16, Ziki? What's the title? Come on.
T-H-E-B-I.
No, say it properly. Okay, 3 sentence. When we're done, 3 sentence, not 2.
No, 2.
Say it properly. Come on.
2. I choose only 2.
It's 3, son. It's going to go up more. Come on. Say it properly.
2. Now.
Read the title, son.
Fine. I'm going to choose 7.
No, you're doing 3. Read the title,
I'm going
baby.
to do
It's
7.
4 now. Okay?
No.
Read the title, baby.
A covenant.
No, it's not a covenant, baby.
No, a covenant.
Read the title, baby. Okay? The birth of Ishmael.
Dad.
Who is Ishmael? Don't talk about that, okay? Okay? The birth of Ishmael. Who is Ishmael, Ezekiel? You don't remember from last year? Okay. Remember? Abram was married to Sarah. Okay? And then what did they do? They didn't have any kids. Remember? And they doubted God. God promised them, hey, we're gonna give you a son. But they didn't believe. And so what did they do? Okay? Sarah took her servant and said, go sleep with my husband and have a son with him. And she convinced Abram to sleep with her servant and to have a son. And what was the son's name, Ezekiel? Ishmael. Okay? That's who Ishmael was. Okay? Because they didn't trust Papa God. Okay? What was the servant's name? What was Ishmael's mom's name? It starts with an H. Hagar. Okay? So let's read about the birth of Ishmael.
Dad, I will do a covenant on my sentence.
Okay, do covenant, but right now we're focused on verse 16, son. Okay? Verse 16. Our chapter 16. Yes, it's chapter 16, verse 1. Now Sarai, Abram's wife, bore him no children. She had an Egyptian maid whose name was Hagar. Read it properly. Okay? Verse 2. And Sarai said to Abram, behold now, the Lord has prevented me from bearing children. Go to my maid. It may be that I shall obtain children by her. And Abram listened to the voice of Sarai. Verse 3. Read verse 3. Start reading. Don't make a deal. Just read. Read properly.
Have dwelt 10 years in the land of Canaan.
Sarai, yep.
Take over.
Say please. Sarai, Abram's wife, took Hagar, the Egyptian, her maid, and gave her to Abram, her husband, as a wife. Verse 4, and he went to Hagar, and she conceived. And when she saw that she had conceived, she looked with contempt on her mistress.
There's 15 verses on.
Okay. So what happened with Sarai when Hagar got pregnant?
Hagar got pregnant.
That's what it just said, son. You got to focus. You got to pay attention. Okay?
Hey, there's 2 wives.
I know. They were very foolish, and it caused Abram a lot of problems. So remember in Genesis, I think it's in Genesis 2, that a man joined with a woman, the two become one. One man, one woman. Okay?
No.
Abraham didn't follow. He got a second wife.
No.
And he caused him a lot of problems.
The second wife was Hagar, not Sarah.
The second wife was Hagar. And that caused Abram a lot of problems because they didn't follow.
I wish Hagar was the first one.
No, it was Sarah. Sarah was his first one, and they're going to have Isaac from Sarah. Okay?
No, Ishmael is from Hagar.
Hagar had Ishmael. Okay? And it caused Abram a lot of problems.
Is Ishmael going to stay alive?
Yes.
Where did Hagar
Zeke.
Where did Hagar
We're gonna read. We're gonna find out all the answers to your questions, son. Yeah, we're gonna read. We're gonna find out. Okay. So right now it's my turn to ask a question. So my question to you is, what happened? What did Sarah do? No, it's my turn to ask a question, son. You asked many questions. It's my turn. Okay? My question to you, what did Sarah do when she found out Hagar was pregnant? Remember, this was her plan. Here, Abraham, take this, take my servant, take her as another wife, have a son with her. When Hagar got pregnant, what did Sarah do, son? Okay? Go to verse 4, son. Read verse 4. Five sentences, son.
No.
Okay? 5 sentences is 5 sentences. It's going to go up, and read properly. Otherwise, it's going to keep going up, son. Right now, it's 5, son. Okay? Don't argue about the sentence. Otherwise, it's going to go up to 10 really quick. Okay, right now, I want you to read properly, son. Okay? Read verse 4, son. Okay? I need you to focus your mind on this. I'm getting your mind focused, son.
Fine. Let me read. And he went into Hagar, and she
conceived. That means she was pregnant.
She saw that she had conceived. She looked with contempt on her mistress.
This was Sarah. She looked with contempt on Hagar. What does that mean? She was jealous of Hagar, that she got pregnant. This was Sarah's plan, and then when it worked, she got jealous. Okay, the problem started already. Okay, verse 5. Follow along, son. And Sarai said to Abram, "May the wrong done to me be on you. I gave my maid to your embrace, and when she saw that she had conceived, she looked on me with contempt. May the Lord judge between you and me." Verse 6, but Abram said to Sarai, "Behold, your maid is in your power. Do to her as you please." Then Sarai dealt harshly with her, and she fled from her. Okay? So reading the rest of it, it sounds like Hagar was the one who looked with contempt. No, actually, I'm looking back. Sarah looked with contempt on her mistress, and then she went to her husband, Zeke. She went to Abram, and she told Abram, "Oh, it's Hagar looking with contempt on me." So she's accusing Hagar of something she didn't do, baby. You think that was nice of Sarai? Yeah, that wasn't very nice. Okay? Read verse 7. Focus on verse 7. We're not going to talk about sentences or anything else, baby.
I'm going to.
Okay, no covenant, no sentence. Right now, focus on verse 7. Read verse 7, son. Read it properly. Okay? Read verse 7 properly, baby. Okay? Verse 7, son. Come on, read. No, it's not 100. It's verse 7.
The angel of the first 107.
6th sentence, son. Okay? Read properly. The angel
of the Lord found her by a spring of water in the
wilderness.
Spring on the way to Shur.
Verse 8, and he said, Hagar, maid of Sarai, where have you come from, and where are you going? She said, I am fleeing from my mistress Sarai. Verse 9, the angel of the Lord said to her, return to your mistress and submit to her. Verse 10, the angel of the Lord said to her, I will so greatly multiply your descendants that they cannot be numbered for multitude. Verse 11, and the angel of the Lord said to her, behold, you are with child, and shall bear a son, and you shall call his name. You shall call his name. You got to follow along, Ezekiel.
What verse?
You shall call his name.
You should call.
What is this whole section about, son? You shall call his name. Who's Hagar's son? What's the name of Hagar's son? Ishmael. Thank you. Because the Lord has given heed to your affliction. Read verse 12, son. The whole thing. I don't want to hear any complaints. Okay? You already have 6 sentences. Don't make it more.
Verse 12.
He, yes.
He shall be a wild donkey of a man, his hand against every man, and every man's hand against him, and he shall dwell over against all his kinsmen.
Verse 13. So she called the name of the Lord who spoke to her. You are a God of seeing. For she said, have I really seen God and remained alive after seeing him? Verse 14. Therefore the well was called Beral-Roy. It lies between Kadesh and Bered. Verse 15, and Hagar bore Abram a son, and Abram called the name of his son, whom Hagar bore,
Ishmael.
Verse 16, you read it, it's the last one.
Abram was 86 years old when Hagar bore Ishmael to Abram.
Siki, that's the end of chapter 16. Do you have any question? No?